Yes, dear youngsters, welcome one more day. Good that you are there together with me for our study of Geetha Shastram. First round, more and more with liking and love when you contact Geeta Mata and study, and this knowledge becomes wider, deeper, and sublime. And live according to that knowledge, definitely life becomes so beautiful. First, you will enjoy your life. You will enjoy the gains and profits and successes of your life. Then you become source of help for the whole world and also source of inspiration also for the whole world. That way, as a human being, we have all these possibilities, and we also have inside the capabilities and capacities. Recognizing them and doing the things that are required for this is called as real human life meant for evolution and success. So maybe all that way, by being regular, study Gita ji, learn all the knowledge, be convinced about it, practice what is to be done in that, thus evolve for ourselves and contribute for the world's evolution and become an example for all. So welcome today too. We'll have three topics. First Bhagavad Gita. Second one is our common sense thought. Third one is our Gita Dhyanam, the last shloka. The ninth shloka we will chant today, and after doing that, whole Gita Dhyanam in 5-6 minutes, we will make a parayanam of it for you for having it at one place. Okay? Let's start our prayer. Om. 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, we are doing the chanting of everyday one graha related sukta from the Navagraha Sukta. We should have started on Sunday, but we started on Monday. So, thus today being Sunday, so the Surya Bhagavan only we chant. Yesterday we did it for our Chandrayaan launching. So today we'll do it again. Then tomorrow, day after, we'll be doing our what do you call the eighth and ninth grahas of the Rahu and Ketu. Okay, let us just join. Om Asatye Rajasa Vartamano Niveshayanamrutam Martyancha Hiranyayena Savitarathena Devo Yati Bhuvana Vipashyanna Agnindotam Brunimahe Hotaram Vishwavedasam Asya Yajnasya Sukratum Yeshameshe Pashupati Pashunam Chatushpada Mutacha Dvivadam निष्क्रितोऽयं यज्ञियं भागमेतु रायस्पोषाय जमानस्य सन्तु ओमधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय आदित्याय नमः ओमा सत्येन रजसा वर्तमानो निवेशयन्नमृतं मर्त्यं च हिरण्ययेन सवितारथेन देवो याति भुवना विपश्यन् अग्निं दोतं वृणीमहे होतारं विश्ववेदसम् अस्य यज्ञस्य सुक्रतुं येषामीशे पशुपति पशूनां चतुष्पदामुत च द्विपदां निष्क्रितोऽयं यज्ञियं भागमेतुरायस्पोषा यजमानस्य सन्तो ओमधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय आदित्याय नमः ओमा सत्येन रजसा वर्तमानो निवेशयन्नमृतं मर्त्यं च हिरण्ययेन सवितारथेन देवो याति भुवना विपश्यन्न अग्निं धोतं वृणीमहे होतारं विश्ववेदसम् अस्य यज्ञस्य सुक्रतुं येषामीशे पशुपतिः पशूनां चतुष्पदामुत च द्विपदां निष्क्रितोऽयं यज्ञियं भागमेतुरायस्पोषा यजमानस्य सन्तु ओमधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय आदित्याय नमः ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Very good. You have to learn all this by heart. Keep targets during your holiday. Spend 1 hour. ये सारे आपको आ जाएंगे. Mukhya thing, at least a few important ones we must learn. Veda mantras and also the stotras, shlokas, which we were learning from more than 350 days. Okay, 334 days. Now come to our first topic of the three, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. You all know we are into 11th chapter, that is Vishwarupa Sam Darshana Yoga. So in the first three, four topics that are covered were first Bhagavan Arjuna himself thanking the Lord for giving the knowledge, and he says, my moha is gone away. I am very happy about all that. Now I want to see that Vishwarupa. In the second topic, we saw Krishna started showing Vishwarupa, but understands Arjuna is in the Charma Chakshu. He needs Divya Chakshu to see, therefore Bhagavan gives Divya Chakshu. In the third topic, we saw Sanjaya, in the meantime, reports to Dhritarashtra live of how Bhagavan showing the Vishwarupa, Arjuna is seeing it. Though it's not live, it's on the 10th day, but he was explaining ki this is what was the Vishwarupa which Arjuna was seeing, Krishna was showing. And one of the example was thousands of suns blazing at one time in the horizon. Even that light will not be comparable to the brightness, brilliance in which Bhagavan is showing his Vishwarupa. After these three topics are done, now the fourth topic is Arjuna himself having seeing the Vishwarupa as it is going on glorifying it. Now for you and I, the Vishwarupa Darshana means what? Expanding our vision to go beyond the seen gross world of names and forms and looking the substratum, and from the substratum standpoint, looking the world to be contained in that substratum. So very subtle. The ability to see all the trees contained in the earth is called as Vedanta. Because though the trees separately existing other than the earth look like, but can the trees stand without the earth below the support? So in the tree, in the branch of a tree, in the flower, in the leaf, in the root, if you can see the earth, you have understood Vedanta. Directly, there's a lot of difference between the earth and the tree. Lot of differences. But then, without the earth, the tree cannot be. So too, in the pure Paramatma, these are the Lakshanas. The Jagat has these Lakshanas. Though they are totally of different Lakshana, therefore, superficially we see they are totally different. But without the pure Paramatma as Upadana Nimitta Karana Karana, as a instrumental cause, material cause, and efficient cause, the world cannot be. Therefore, the ability to see the Lord in them, that's called as spirituality, Vedanta, understanding the Shastras. And discovering that Lord in our own heart as our own self is the spiritual goal. When you reach it out and look back, you will see. As we said, the Lord is the one on whom the whole world is projected. Now the sentence will be, I am that self on whom the whole world of multiplicity is projected. I am that self. So this is how we have to travel in our spiritual understandings, practices, and experiences, and living post-experience the life of a saint, sage, sadhu, rishi, muni. Clear? So this is what we have to see the Vishwarupa's purpose. So, and practically everything is contained in the God, everything having God, therefore everything is God, therefore everything is worship worthy. Then the mind and its mischief of creating all nonsense of kama, krodha, etc. go away, which were on the name of giving happiness, they were giving us dukkha, failures only. All that kachra chala jayega. Just imagine a life of yours 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You are loving everyone, you are seeing God in everyone, you are helping everyone, you are serving everyone. There's no lust, passion, greed, selfishness, ego, arrogance. ये सब कचरा नहीं है मानो. How the life would be? Imagine it, how noble it is. That is possible. That is to be made possible. That's what spirituality talks. Instead of studying these books and understanding these possibilities and making it possible, we are just studying those nonsense books, following those nonsense people who, on the name of giving us happiness, they give only dukkha. On the name of giving liberation, they only give the bondage. Like some political parties, on the name of ruling the country, they ruin the country. On the name of developing the nation, they'll take back the nation 100 years back if you elect them by mistake in the coming elections. In the last 9 years, what great achievements achieved. If you want such achievements further, only select those people and you become one of them to be a contributor. In the same way, life also. So we have seen in this Arjuna's first shloka today. First we'll chant and see the meaning of it. Second and third, totally 3 shlokas in which Arjuna what he is seeing in the Vishwarupa describes that we try to understand. Okay, पहले chanting करेंगे, फिर उसका भावार्थ पदार्थ देखेंगे, पदों का अर्थ. Then what lesson we can learn from it, we will see. Okay, let us start. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ एकादशोऽध्यायः विश्वरूपसन्दर्शनयोगः. Arjuna uvacha 15, 16, 17, 3 slokas, 3 times. Om Pashyami Devanstava Devadehe Sarvanstatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan Brahmanamisham Kamalasanastham Rushinscha Sarvan Uraganscha Divyan Pashyami Devanstava Devadehe Sarvanstatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थं ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान् पश्यामि देवांस्तव देवदेहे सर्वांस्तथा भूतविशेषसङ्घान् ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थं ऋषींश्च सर्वान् उरगांश्च दिव्यान्. नेक्स्ट वन. अनेकबाहूदरवक्त्रनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपं नान्तं न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिं पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूप. अनेकबाहूदरवक्त्रनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपं नान्तं न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिं पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूप. अनेकबाहूदरवक्त्रनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपं नान्तं न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिं पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूप. अनेकबाहूदरवक्त्रनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपं नान्तं न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिं पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूप. किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रिणं च तेजोराशिं सर्वतो दीप्तिमन्तं पश्यामि त्वां दुर्निरीक्ष्यं समन्तात् दीप्तानलार्कद्युतिमप्रमेयं. किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रिणं च तेजोराशिं सर्वतो दीप्तिमन्तं पश्यामि त्वां दुर्निरीक्ष्यं समन्तात् दीप्तानलार्कद्युतिमप्रमेयं. किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रिणं च तेजोराशिं सर्वतो दीप्तिमन्तं पश्यामि त्वां दुर्निरीक्ष्यं समन्तात् दीप्तानलार्कद्युतिमप्रमेयं. Om. So Bhagavan is showing the entire Vishwarupa as asked by Arjuna. Arjuna is seeing it, and what he is seeing in the Vishwarupa is describing, luckily for all of us also. So the first one we saw was what? Ki he deva pashyami devan tava dehe. In your one deha, I am seeing all the variety of devatas. All devatas. द्वादश आदित्यास एकादश रुद्रास नवग्रहास दश दिक्पालकास अष्टवसु सप्त ऋषि, ये सारे मन को दिख रहे हैं. तव देहे देवान सर्वान पश्यामि. Then not only devan sarvan, bhuta vishesha sanghan, the variety of the beings also I am saying. In that bhuta vishesha, you can talk about the higher world beings of yaksha, kinnara, kimpurusha, siddha, charana, gandharva, adi. In the lower world, all of them as the rakshasas, asuras, daityas, etc. In the human beings, in the bhuloka, the manushya, pashu, pakshi, vanaspati, these four are the living beings. So bhuta vishesha sangha, are these are all of them. And in that again, bhuta vishesha sangha, if you take human as one race, it's good one race. But in the animals, there's so many varieties. So the bhuta vishesha you can talk about the cruel animals as well as the soft animals. In the sadhu jantu, again the varieties. The ashva jati is different. The aja jati is different. Aja means the goats and all. Then the go jati is different. Then hirana jati is different. Then they are all jungle में रहने वाला, ये तो शहर में रहने वाला. Again, in the cruel animals, the lions are different, the panthers are different, the tigers are different. So too we go for that crocodiles, etc. So सारा संग संग भूत विशेषों को मैं देख रहा हूँ. And the moisture borne things you can see of the insects, krimi kitaka bolte hain. There are also thousands of varieties, in a rainy season now it is there. You can see in the street light ke niche or in your own house how many variety of jivas. They are not all same. Hundreds of varieties are there. है ना? So the Pashu Jati, Manushya, we have seen Krimi Kitaka we saw. So to the Pakshi Jatis, all Pakshi Jati, but there the white one, the swans and Bagule alag hai. The pigeons are alag, parrots are alag. Again the vulture, उसमें भी 3-4 वेराइटी है. बहुत ऊपर उड़ने वाले, मीडियोकर वाले, नीचे रहने वाले कौवे हैं. तोतों का अलग पूरा हिसाब है. So many in the Pakshi Jati, they're all there. And in the Vanaspati, all are trees. But there are trees of fruits, trees of flowers, trees of vegetables, and trees only for the greenery, energy, greed for the trees for the wood. So that's the meaning of Bhuta Vishesha Sangha means that. Bhagavan is seeing all of them. Vishesha Bhuta Sangha. Then we have not taken into account the Jala Charas. In the Jala, for a small tadpole se lego, you will find 50, 40, 60 feet long whales and seals that are there. है ना? Crocodiles are there, kangaroos are there, or those who jump करते dolphins. Bhagavan says, Arjuna says, I am seeing all Bhuta Vishesha Sangha. Again, in the human beings, you can see all. है ना? Didi, the Grahasthas are different, the Brahmachari is different, the Vanaprasthi is different, the Sannyas is different. And the अवधूतास are different. Again in the आध्यात्मिक में the भक्त लोग अलग है, ज्ञानी लोग अलग है, योगी लोग अलग है, कर्म योगी लोग अलग है. So they are called bhuta sangha, vishesha, अलग अलग variety. I am seeing all of that. So I think we have covered all the beings. In the plant kingdom, all they will come. Not only the trees, the shrubs, the grass blades, the creepers. सारे आ गए ना उसमें. So पशु जाति, पक्षी जाति, वनस्पति जाति, मनुष्य जाति, कृमि कीटक आदि जाति, and each of them the varieties. Arjuna is seeing all of them in Bhagavan's Sharira only. That was his Bhagavan's Sharira expanded in the Drushti of Arjuna. Arjuna is given that Divya Drushti. Then Brahmanam Isham Kamalasanastam Pashyami, on the lotus seated, the Ishvara of all by being a creator, the Brahmadeva, him also I am seeing. Very specifically. ब्रह्मदेव का दर्शन हो गया अर्जुन को इन भगवान कृष्ण. Then Rishinsta Sarvan, all the Vasishta, the Rishi, whoever are there, Vasishta, Bhrugu, Astri, Pulastya, Pulaha, Jamadagnya, Vishwamitra, अभी इतने सारे ऋषि है. All ऋषिगण also I am seeing. So I told you मनुष्य में ऋषिगण, भक्तगण, मुनिगण, योगीगण सब है. He is seeing all of them. Lastly, उरगांश दिव्यान, all the divine serpents, अनंत भगवान से लेकर वासुकी से लेकर and all other काली आदि, तक्षका आदि, good and bad, so many serpents are there. These see, the divine serpents are there. And then रसातल में there are serpents. जंगल में रहने वाले, भूमि में रहने वाले, नाग जाति बहुत सारे हैं. Few of them we know. We divide them as poisonous, non-poisonous, living on the earth, living in the water, creeping, climbing on the tree. The pythons are there, snakes में the cobras are there, one variety. Very, very rare snakes, green color snakes are there, red color, black color. So I am seeing all the Uragana, Rishina, Brahmanam, Bhuta Vishesha Sangan, Sarva Devata. So the 5 things are told in the first shloka, which Arjuna is seeing them. So he has not yet specified all of them. We have specified. आगे बोलेंगे वो. So this is the first set of things he has seen in Bhagavan. Okay, now the second shloka. He says, Pashyami. I am seeing Tva, you. I am seeing you of having all these things in you. आपको मैं देख रहा हूं जो ये सब अपने पास रखे हैं. You are seen by me in this way, in this form. What are the way? Aneka bahudara vaktra netram. So I am seeing you who is having aneka bahu, so many hands, aneka udara, so many stomachs, aneka vaktra, the eyes. Vaktra is mouth, sorry. Netram is the eyes. So many hands, so many stomachs, so many mouths, so many of the eyes of you having, I am seeing. Aneka bahu udara vaktra netram tam aham pashyami. You having all this. The other things are not mentioned as a parts of the body. Don't imagine they are not there. Arjuna wo bhi dekh rahe. So many legs and heads and all of them, necks and then the inner parts of the body, ye bhi hoenge bahut sare, but all not mentioned, main is mentioned. So many hands, mouths, eyes and udara, the stomach. Aneha bahu, aneka bahu, udara vaktra netram, tvam pashyami. So what is the meaning here? Be attentive. Every hand which is there in the world of animal, plant, human, जो अभी बताए ना, all of them are his hands only. He is one. Like electricity in every bulb, in every fan, and every meter of everybody's house, and in every substation. Is it not the main electricity generated in the main turbine? वही है, in so many ways appearing. So too you have your bahu hands. I have my hands. I think it is mine and you think it is yours. ये दोनों उनके हाथ है. Because if the consciousness, the God is not there, will the hand work? It won't even exist only. Therefore, that one because of whom the hand is there, the one because of without whom the hand cannot be there, the hand should belong to him, no? What is that without whom the hand cannot be? Without the pure conscious self. Consciousness whose nature is self. Self whose nature is consciousness, existence. Without that, the hand cannot be. Any hand, the hand of the elephant, the hand of any of the monkey, human, all the bahus belong to him. This is the vision we have to develop. So to Udara, I think my stomach, it is your stomach. Bhagavan says, I am there in every stomach as Vaishwana Agni and digesting the food eaten. He will tell in the 15th chapter. So Aneka Udara. So every Udara of every being belongs to him. Therefore, feeding any stomach is feeding God. That way you have to develop the vision. A Bhakta goes on feeding everybody because everybody's stomach is Bhagavan only. Then so to Aneka Vaktra. Everybody's mouth is Bhagavan. Whoever is speaking, value it, respect it. Through that Bhagavan only speaking for our own welfare. But वो गाली दे रहे हैं मुझे. हाँ, गाली दो कारण से देते हैं. एक कारण है कि you are really done wrong for you to rectify. Second is to make you stable and balanced, to be even in the praise or गाली. दोनों में सब रहने के लिए ट्रेनिंग के लिए भगवान ही उनके द्वारा आपको गाली दे रहे. Everybody is speaking whatever is Bhagwan's mouth only. Because all the Vaktras belong to him. The speaking as well as the taste, everybody, Vai Bhagwan. Finally, Netram. Through all the eyes, who is seeing? He only. It's not your eye and my eye and all. We only consider that. The eye belongs to God because without God, I cannot. In that way, Aneka Bahudara Vaktra Netram Pashyami. Then Pashyami Tvam Sarvataha Anantarupam. So I am seeing, wherever I am seeing you having infinite rupas. Like in a house in 10 places, 10 albums are kept. In each album, the photos of a stupid useless child are there. उसी का है. अब जहाँ भी देखो उसी के रूप दिख रहे हैं. There are some people fond of keeping all photographs of them, of family, anywhere they go. If you can understand example, same way, sarvataha ananta rupam tvam pashyami. Where I am seeing you only and having ananta rupas. Therefore, as the individual parts were told, ki all stomachs are yours, all eyes are yours, all mouths are yours, all hands. That means the whole Vyakti Visheshas, whoever are there, all are you only. Ananta rupa. It goes with the above said thing. In the above said thing about the living beings told, here the living is not specified, therefore living beings and non-living things all are his rupa only. Ananta Rupam. There may be trees, there may be ocean, there may be rivers, there may be mountains, sky, etc. ये सारे भगवान के ही अंदर अर्जुन को दिख रहे हैं. तो भगवान only is in that रूपा. So now change the vision of seeing the world. See it from the new vision of Gita Jnanam. That world is nothing but expression of God. Don't listen to others. People don't know. They have not studied Gita. They are only living their life in a wrong education in schools, colleges, etc. First thing is God. Instead of teaching that, only the other things which only delude us with more and more the confusion in the mind with desires and all, such nonsense is taught them. You also have studied that. I also studied that from the beginning. But now we have studied Gita. Let us visualize the world from the Gita vision. Everything is Bhagwan's expression. So, Aneka Bahu, Udara Vakta Netram Pashamitvam and Pashamitvam Sarvata Antarupam. And then of you, I am looking at one direction and wanting to find the end of it. Other side, end. Now, Antam, I am not able to see your end only. Now, Madhyam, I am not able to see exactly calculatedly say which is the central portion. Now, Adim, na Tava Adim, I can't see where you have begun from. So, na Antam, na Madhyam, na Purhatava Adim Pashyami. Hey Vishwa Ishvara, you appear to be the Ishvara, the ruler, controller, governor of the whole world. Vishweshwara and Vishwa, that means Sarva Rupaha. You are the one in all the Rupa. I am able to grasp it. So, in that vision given by the Lord, Arjuna is transcending to see individual parts, individual owners of the parts. He is seeing one universal God to whom all the parts belong, especially here of the gross body. That Bhagavan is seeing in and through. It's a special vision, is it not? Hmm? Seeing all the waves but recognizing the Vishwarupa of the water in that. Water is the Vishwa. Paramatma is whose Rupa are all these waves, etc. So you are seeing hundreds of pots, hundreds of vessels, hundreds of plates or deepa lamp, but you are seeing the Vishwarupa in that of that mud only. Mud only is appearing as so many, no? If you can see that thing, think about it. At least start thinking in this line of seeing the one Lord everywhere. अब से देखना शुरू करोगे ना, तो धीरे धीरे as you grow, the divine vision of one Lord everywhere comes to us. You know, then only you will think for all, work for all. Then there is no quarrel between you and the world. You will become a means for others also to adopt that one vision. Is it not? Like our Prime Minister, vision of oneness of the whole universe. That is why, except some useless fellows, selfish, like Japan, China, and this Russia, they are not coming now for G20. All others have understood the need of being one, so they are coming together for its synergy. Within the nation also, seeing him only, all used as opposition parties, they are coming together, become strong. But don't elect them. They are only to stand for elections together. Otherwise, apart rivals they are. They will टुकड़े करेंगे पूरे देश को. They will take 200 years back our nation. Pakka. Don't try at all. Don't take a chance. When you know somebody is doing great work, give permission to. Then tell that person. If you find something to improve, you write, Mr. Prime Minister, this thing you are doing good. Do more. Like I give suggestion in my mind. I don't know. They have no access. Maharaj, give more importance to Sadhu Santa. Give importance in education system for our scriptures. Give importance to the Brahmanas so that their sharpness, intelligence will be used for the national development. I'm giving importance. I'm not telling don't give others etc. Due importance to all, but ये लोग suppressed हैं, इसलिए उनसे देश को लाभ नहीं हो रहा. So too, don't project yourself more. Project the whole parampara tradition of the whole Sanatana Dharma. Otherwise, you promoting yourself more than the culture and tradition will be like again another Aurangzeb and Shah Jahan Akbar only. You are not there. You should not be there. The whole parampara is guiding you. That way you have to do, if at all, in any case that happening. And for doing the work, you have to stand as an individual strongly. That all is endorsed. That all is accepted. That is definitely required. That functional individuality is required. But nowhere it is should be felt like that you are an isolated individual showing your supremacy like Jinping of China. Xi Jinping. No. Some suggestions if you want give, but then select. So they are becoming one. So the idea is what? Ki ekata. Discover that oneness. So, Aneka Bahudara Vaktra Netram Pashyami Tvam Sarvatah Anantarupam Na Antam Na Madhyam Na Purah Tava Adim Pashyami Vishweshwara Vishwarupa. O Lord, you are Ishwara of the whole world and you are the Vishwarupa. All the Rupas are your only. When you discover thatness, now one thing, then you will never have problems. That education we have to give, that I am telling. No, my parts of the body are each one different from each other, but in and through all of them, I am one only. That's why I never have quarrel with the legs and hands and all. 70-80 साल जीते लेकिन लड़ते नहीं. In between there is a problem with the eye and hand. The hand goes into the eye while washing. Problem within the tongue and teeth. Sometimes the tongue goes in between the teeth and gets bitten. But it's not at all problem. Why? There is no complaint by the tongue, nor that you say the what do you call the tongue telling the hand to go and hammer and break the teeth. ऐसा नहीं बोलता. Or the tongue is recommending, requesting that put a fencing between me and the teeth so that they don't bite me. ऐसा नहीं होता वो. We are all me only. Oneness is the only way, please. In being many, to be happy is impossible. Whether your wife and husband, parents and children, or a subordinate and boss, different states, different nations, different continents, different globes, oneness में ही मजा है. And all are in one God. That's the Vishwarupa. So two shlokas we have seen. Second one is Aneka Bahu Udara Vaktra Netram Pashyami Tvam Sarvatah Anantarupam Na Antam Na Madhyam Na Punah Tava Adhim. No beginning, no middle, no end of you. Hey Vishweshwara, you are the Ishwara of the whole world, ruler, controller. Vishwarupa, the whole rupas belong to you. Vishwa means Sarva. Vishwarupa is Sarva Rupa. All rupas are you. In the seed, all the tree was unmanifest. Now the seed has got manifestation in the form of the whole tree. So to the whole world was inside the Lord. Now it got manifested. When got manifested, the Lord is so much is there in the whole world. Rather, that was in the earlier chapter. Now everything is inside the God. We are all in the Lord. Therefore, Lord is in all of us. Therefore, let us respect each other. Choose to see the Lord, you will cease to see the other relativities and the sufferings consequent. Cease to see the Lord, choose to see the world, the divinity goes away, and we only will quarrel with each other with comparisons, competitions. Okay. Now, Kiritinam Gadinam, though we have chanted this mantra, tomorrow only we'll see the meaning. Okay. We'll stop it here. Om. Enjoy the chanting. Pashyami devan stava deva dehe sarvan statha bhuta vishesha sanghan brahmanamesham kamalasanastham rusinscha sarvanuraganscha divyan aneka bahudara vaktra netram पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपं नान्तं न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिं पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूप. While chanting, we can also meditate that form and can try to see as Arjuna is seeing as shown by the Lord. When we deeply request, God may give us also the Divya Chakshu, at least in the class, to be able to visualize Lord's Vishwarupa. The whole Vishwa is inside the Lord. Lord alone is expressing as Vishwa. Thank you. Now we'll go to our second topic of the day. That's our common sense thought. Today's common sense thought is mind's mischief of mm, loving, liking, taking as guide, taking as a hero. Those things and beings which don't deserve and which don't help us in getting positive inspiration. This is a mischief of mind. So I am there, my mind is there. Mind's nature is to like or love. Now, which are the things and beings I am liking and loving? The mischief of the mind is what? We like and love those things which are not truly inspiring us in the positive way. Endorsing whom? Taking whom as an example. Okay? We have to bring our intellect in this case and maintain the liking of the mind, loving of the mind, but change the things and beings. To what? Like and love those things and beings which are positive, which are divine, which is inspiring. Is it not? Who are really contributing to the nation's growth in so many aspects. Is it not? That also let me put it in a precise form. You love, nobody says not. The people who are entertaining you through entertainment. The sports persons are there, the film are there. Sometimes they also bring great laurels to the nation with their performance. But in what it is inspiring us? Only to be a bhogi, an entertainer, na? Is it not? But there are great scientists. Hai. For example, I put in front of you 20 pictures, 10 of film actors, 10 of scientists. I'll guarantee you, all the 10 film actors you will recognize. Not even one scientist. You will not recognize because for you, they are not heroes. They are not the ones loved by you, liked by you. Who have brought such a great scientific revolutions and great achievements for the nation, which are the real contributors, पॉजिटिव में कंट्रीब्यूशन बात एक होती है किस चीज में कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हो तो आफ्टर ऑल फॉर एवोल्यूशन you have to learn to work hard, not entertainment. Evolutionary process can be done entertainingly, but entertainment cannot be evolution. You may interpret हमारे सिनेमा में एक्ट करने के लिए या क्रिकेट खेलने के लिए कितने स्किल्स वगैरह डेवलप करने होते हैं. That is true, but those skills are used for what? Only in the bhoga entertainment temporary. Human being is not here only to entertain. Na? He is here to evolve. He is here to grow. He is here to contribute. And that evolution growth contribution also, I will specifically talk only in the spiritual front at the most in serving the world in the need. Other than that, even all the scientific discoveries in which the human life is becoming more comfortable, after which they are becoming very lazy and lethargic, I personally don't support that also. That time I will support when you are all these recognizations or discoveries, when after saving the time and energy of the human people, they should use the time and energy in something nobler and spiritual and higher. Like I put on washing machine to wash the clothes so that at that time I do some noble work. Not that washing machine को ऑन कर दिया वो खाना बड़े धो रहा है. I am watching TV another nonsense. और गप्पे मार रहा हूँ. Better than that is washing clothes because at least physical exercise होता है. So the creation of the even the improved things, scientific discoveries, in my personal opinion, if they are adding to our laziness, our slavery to the bhoga, then they are also not correct. No scientist discovers them with that idea. They only want to give comfort. That's correct. But we have to have the common sense that when I am having all these amenities and comforts, with that being comfort and less effort, what I am doing my time and energy, if I am using creatively, constructively, it is correct. If not, that scientific discovery also are not that way great. As I say, it's my personal opinion. You may argue or you may disagree. I don't mind. We don't argue. Your point is yours, mine is mine. I have no time to argue. It is my opinion. But then the other thing, those who are really helping in the social welfare, social oneness, then the spiritual things. If that is done, that's a great achievement. Is it not? Now, those people are we taking them as heroes? How many of the freedom fighters photographs are there in your house? How many times you remember them? How many people you have know the history of them? Their family history, how they got inspired and all. That is what the thing minds mischief of. Okay, liking and loving those things and beings which take us only to become a bhogi, entertainer. That is wrong. The intellect should come and make us change and reinstate in us the things and beings we like and love. We should love and like Bhagwan Vyas, love and like Vishwamitra Rishi, Vishwamitra Rishi. What a tapasya they have done. We should like Hanuman, we should like Rama Bhagwan, Krishna Bhagwan. We should like our Nachiketa, Prahlada. They should be our heroes. They're all spiritual giants. So do all these great scientists of Varahamihiras and all of them. Not only the entertainment people. I am not saying no to them. But then our mind goes only to the entertainment then. Life is entertainment is destruction only. Life is for evolution. Evolution should become entertainment. Entertainment can never make us evolve. भोग कहते हैं उसको. योगी लोग हमें आदर्श होना है, नॉट भोगी. याद करना इसको. Think about it. It can be discussed at length. You can ask lots of questions. I will have answer for all you ask. But the thought is what? Mind's mischief of liking, loving, keeping as role model those things and beings which are instead of helping us evolve in a higher and higher grade, they only take us towards the entertainments or any such things. So change your minds this notion to the intellectual thing. Let Lord Krishna be our Adarsha. How wonderfully life of joy, activism, activity, dynamism, service he lived of eliminating all negativities. आदर्श क्या होना है देखो इन all history books because of the earlier governments filling it with all the nonsense people as heroes, we were all misguided. We were never given importance or that inspiration at all to love the nation, to serve. ओनली किसने कब इन्वेड किया, किसने कितने रूल पाक. अरे यही है क्या पूरे इंडिया का हिस्ट्री? इंडिया इज फिल्ड विद ग्रेट चाणक्य, चंद्रगुप्ता, अशोक चक्रवर्ती. Rama was a samrat for 11,000 years. Should we not make Rama compulsory study for every year? Krishna did not become king, but how gloriously he supported the entire generation at that time. Just because country is secular, stupid in that constitution, all the glorious things of ours, we ourselves being Indian in Sanatana धर्म, हम खुद ही उसको प्रोजेक्ट नहीं करते. जल्दी जल्दी तुम बड़े बनकर पैनल बनाकर चेंज कर दो पूरा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को. Make it spiritualized and Indianized. Then only the whole world will follow India. First, India will grow. Growth is not only in economy, it anyway will grow, but in all these spirituality. Spiritualities are not fanatism like some other religions they do, or the name of spirituality. Real spirituality भी नहीं पता उनको. Economically also they are not growing. Mhm. So the mind's mischief of having those as leaders or the beacon lights or the inspirers whom we like and love, who are just not of a great way. See, somebody is great, but great in what? We have to know. किस फील्ड में ग्रेट है? The great terrorists are there, the great dictators are there, destructive people are there. So because of their greatness, you can't call them great. They may be great in the wrong thing. So the great people are these who are really contributing to the nation. उनका एग्जाम्पल है, उनको लव करो, उनको लाइक करो. Thank God, at least the army men we respect. मामा थैंक यू, कम से कम. वो कम से कम है, ज्यादा नहीं. In that way, there are millions of 100,000 of doctors, lawyers, engineers doing great service to our nation. Our government from last 9 years doing recognition of these people who are serving the nation in the right way. इसलिए बुरे गांवों में जो रहकर सपोर्ट करने वाले ऐसे अननोन पीपल दे आर गिविंग पद्मश्री एंड ऑल, ए वेरी गुड जेस्चर. They should become Adarsha to us. Clear? That's the mind's mischief and solution wala common sense thought. Come to our Geetha Dhyanam, the last sloka, ninth one. He says, Tasmai Devaya Namaha. To that Lord I am saluting. Okay, this sloka is from Bhagavad Mahapurana. Who is that God? Yam, whom? Brahma, the Brahma Deva. Varuna, the Varuna Deva. Indra, the Indra Deva. Yam Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra. Rudradeva, Maruta, all the 49 Marut Ganas, Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi. All these are doing the Divya Stuti for the sake of that Lord. I am saluting that Lord. यम ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्र मरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः. Then Vedaihi Sanga Pada Upanishadai Gayanti Yam Samagaha. All the Veda Samagana karne wale with all the Anga, Pada and system in whose praise they are doing Samagana, to that Lord my salutations. Then dhyana avastita gatena manasa pashyantim yoginaha. Yogi log on their meditational state by merging their hearts, whom the Lord they are recognizing, realizing, to him my salutations. And then the one whose beginning and end nobody knows. Yasya antam navidu surasura ganaha. अभी बताया ना, ना अंतम न मध्यम न पुनस्तवादिम. सेम गीता का ये गीता ध्यान सेम. यस्य अंतम न विदुः सुरासुर गणाः तस्मै देवाय नमः. To that Lord my salutation. This is the last sloka of Geetha Dhyanam. So Yam, that Lord whom Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra, Marutai, Stunvanti Divyai Stavai. The Lord whom all the devatas with Divya Stotra do the stuti. Then Vedai Sanga Upanishadai Gayanti Yam Samagaha. The Lord who is being sung by the Veda mantras and the Samagana mantras by the Vaidika Acharyas, Vaidika Gurus. Then Yoginaha, देवतास हो गए, वेद जानने वाले हो गए, योगी लोग. ध्यान अवस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यम योगिनः. That Lord whom the yogis in meditation recognize. तस्मै देवाय नमः. यस्य अंतम न विदु सुरासुर गणाः. Sura asura, nobody can know the beginning and end of that Lord. To him the truth, the Lord, I am saluting. That's the shloka. Clear? Let us do it 6 times and then whole Geetha Dhyanam we have to do. It takes 7-8 minutes. ओम श्री कृष्ण परमात्मन अनुग्रहेण श्री महाविष्णु अनुग्रहेण श्रीमन्नारायण स्वामी परमात्मा अनुग्रहेण परब्रह्म अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध सिद्ध्यर्थम पुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवत भागवत दर्शन अनुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृते सांप्रदायिकं शास्त्राणां गुरु शिष्य परंपरायाः देवता परंपरायाः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण व्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व सनातन आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याणार्थम अस्मिन् कर्मणि निश्चितानां नित्यनिरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थम समस्त युवानां च संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातन भक्ति माता पितृभक्ति गुरु भक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा सत्कर्मणां अवाप्ति द्वारा जीवनस्य साफल्यार्थम देश रक्षणार्थम धर्म रक्षणार्थम च श्री गीता ध्यान अंतर्गत चरम श्लोकस्य पारायणं शनिवारं गीता ध्यानस्यापि पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैः स्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. देवाय तस्मै नमः. सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. this mantra also some places it is added, which is 66th shloka of Gita 18th chapter. So the Lord says, final teaching, Sarva Dharman Parityaja. Give up all dharma. Mamekam Sharanvaja, surrender to me. After practicing to surrender to me, to be blessed by me, to recognize me, having fulfilled all the dharma, don't get stuck up there, caught up there, even transcend them and reach me. That's the meaning. Sarva Dharman Krutva Parityaja Mamekam Sharanam Raja. Having finished all your dharmas up to certain age, then to take up the Paramadharma of surrendering to me, you give up those dharmas. Like the dharma of the 8th class you leave for entering to the 9th class dharma. Is it not? In the same way, the Paramadharma is knowing the God. For the sake of that, the other dharmas in the world, varnashram which we are having, serving the world, etc., usafko chodo. Sarvadharman parityaja maam ekam sharanamaja. What will you do, O Lord? Aham, me, tva, to you. Sarvabhibhyam mokshayishyami. Free you from all the sins, all the wrong impressions, all the ignorances, and free you from all the bondages. Give you moksha. Ma shuchaha. Hey Arjuna, don't be worried. I am with you if you surrender to me. That's the meaning of the Gita. The Charama Shloka it is ko सबसे important. Okay, this is also part of the Gita Dhyanam. So though I can do it tomorrow and make it one more day, but आज ही ऐड कर दिया हमने. कल से कोई नया स्तोत्रम पढ़ेंगे. I think by now we have learned at least 10 stotras. Before that, more than 250 independent shlokas. In every day's class, they are going on. So we are all lucky. Those who are coming regularly, listening, learning. Good. Start. Om Atha Shri Gita Dhyanam Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamrita Varshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Amvatvam भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीं नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः हरि ओम. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेद व्यास भगवान की जय, सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय, आज के आनंद की जय. In this way, Gita Dhyanam concluded. We are announcing. From tomorrow, let's see what is the chanting we take up. I have to just browse through. But please do them, learn them, be in this mood of divine thoughts all the time. Only then we can protect yourself from your own mind, which is destroying with all the negative plannings and actions. We can protect ourselves from the influence of the world. There's no other way than the divine power with which the devilish Kali Yuga with all its negativities we can encounter and become successful. मैं तो बता दिया भाई, इच्छा आपका है. तो मैं भी इसी मूड में कोशिश करने का ज्यादातर रहता हूँ. Therefore, little protected I am also. Left to myself, left to my own mind and senses and all, we will be indulging in the world and being destructive to ourselves and the world. देखो भगवान का नाम ले रहे, गीता पढ़ रहे, श्लोक पढ़ रहे, उपनिषद कर रहे, थोड़ा सा मेरे कारण जगत को उतना ज्यादा नुकसान नहीं है. So learn all these things. Thank you. Nujjana sajjano bhuyat sajjana shanti vapniyat shanto mucchita vandebhya muktaschanyanovoche asato vasat gamaya tavaso jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritangamaya om पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय गीता माता की जय गीता ध्यान की जय श्री श्री वेदव्यास भगवान की जय आज के आनंद की जय समस्त गुरु परंपरा की जय. So we have seen Gita Dhyanam concluded in the common sense that the mind's mischief of having, liking or loving towards those things and beings which are not so useful. Change it by bringing the intellect and know who are the great contributors to the world in country to the various ways. To those saints and sages and great people, you have your love and liking and get inspiration from them and try to become like them and thus help yourself also help in the growth of country. Don't go into that channels of having those as heroes who are only entertainment mongers. Your mind also will be attracted toward that. Then you just become a piece of entertainment tomorrow, not a contributor. And there were good movies those days which were giving the morals and ethics and all. वो फिर चलता है. उन सिनेमा के कथा को आदर्श के रूप में लेना. ले लो सबको, but then don't miss the great ones, main ones. The real people who are the heroes, real hero नहीं, the real heroes जो पूरे देश को आगे बढ़ा रहे, उनको भी याद करो mainly. You know that song ये मेरे वतन के लोगों, है ना? कहते हैं, जरा आंख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनके याद करो कुर्बानी. करेक्ट है. Let us be like that. Okay, in Gita we are seeing Arjuna seeing and explaining the Vishwarupa he has seen. 2 shlokas we have seen today. Yesterday ka aaj ka. Like that 1 or 2 per day should be enough. Thank you. Have a wonderful day and days to come. Every day be filled with your divinity, your excellent working outside, your materialistic success, spiritual growth. ये सारे आपको होना चाहिए. That's what I pray for. Mm. Friends, inform your friends and known so that more people can get benefit of these Gita inspirations. Thank you.